big hiccup, basically.
Yeah, exactly. It's just I think that's kind of where this all began, where they started dropping maps, right? Because there were so many 2-0 wins for TYLOO against some of the weaker teams. They may not have been the cleanest. I remember back to Pal Summer when they had underperformances against the likes of Mazalai. But right now, this performance from TYLOO in this tournament, it hasn't been terrible, but it has been questionable at times, right? A couple of the maps being dropped that they shouldn't have lost. Convincing losses as well at that. I remember the 16-7 loss against Mazalai, which, Huatsai, that didn't really make too much sense. But here in this matchup, TYLOO versus Invictus, based on the performances that we've seen recently from TYLOO and Invictus, putting them head-to-head, TYLOO, even though, yes, they've had a couple of maps, they've dropped a couple of moments, we start to question what the hell goes on in their heads. It should be a 2-0, absolutely no problem here for TYLOO, and I just don't see a world in which it's anything but. Over for Invictus Gaming, though, I want to talk about a storyline for this team, and it's the fact that we big up Shao Sergey and in terms of being the experienced player, putting this team in place.
Did you see flying just Spinbot there?
He's getting ready. This is how they're going to beat TYLOO. But yeah,
exactly. Way through.
It's like the only way we can beat TYLOO today is beat them at their own game. But yeah, Shao Sergey, he is definitely a player that's been making far too many mistakes in this tournament so far. I want to see him tighten it up today against TYLOO. Basically, Invictus can't make any mistakes. The win conditions for Invictus is that their best face comes forward. We see Shao Sergey playing well and not making mistakes. Viva showing up and having his X-Factor performance. Flying, carrying the team. And Bottle playing the way we've seen him a couple of times in this tournament. So, TYLOO, set it up for an execute play. Smokes are in. Pistol gets underway.
Flashbang popping a little early. Viva, smoke's gonna pop, and a bit of damage being dealt. Nice nade coming out from Destroyer. He unfortunately doesn't have any Kevlar to work with. It's going to play very safe angle. The two players towards CD, they're still sticking around to it. This is a very slow reaction from Invictus. They're expecting maybe a potential fake, but the bomb's going to be planted, Dinko. And now we see 4 CTs towards the CD spawn area. Now, TYLOO don't have one flashbang in hands of Summer to use. Flash is good, but they're not going to peek with it. And then the flash comes out, and Attacker's going to find one. Viva replies back, and slowly and Summer, they're mowing them down. It's a shooting gallery, and it's a Jackson Pollock painting of Invictus's body parts just littering CD spawn. And TYLOO, well, just a very basic, simple execute, and they timed that flashbang to perfection, Dinko. The CDs were ready for it. They had their own flashbangs, but the read was just perfect from TYLOO.
Yeah, the TYLOO get it done, and right now, this is the perfect start for them. Pistol picked up, good confident play in towards the A bomb site. There's nothing too thought out about it. It's just straight up execute on towards the A site, take CT control. Very common pistol round strategy. TYLOO, this is a tactic they used a lot back in the group stages of PAL Summer, right, was to get off to this immediate start where they applied pressure from the get-go. And in doing that, they applied so much pressure to their opponent that they never really got going. They never got to play their own game plan. And TYLOO had built up so much momentum and early rounds that didn't feel such a good lead and a good start that they could just dominate for the first couple of rounds. And so far, so good for TYLOO. Summer even taking a kill on the Glock, and well, slowly that's his third kill of the round. TYLOO, I have to say, I know we've only played 1.5 rounds out here, but now 2. TYLOO are looking poised, like they're looking full focused.
Slowly probably doesn't even have his shirt on. We all know, based off one of the videos we saw of TYLOO in their bootcamp playing, he doesn't play with his top. He doesn't wear his jersey. Is completely topless, just channeling. Yeah, just freeing everything, and he's looking good. Like 4K. I know anti-force by rather, but some sharp shots coming out. And TYLOO, it's too early, and I've seen too many TYLOO games to say TYLOO's looking fabulous
but
right
they are
now.
looking poised at the start
good.
at least, right? They're looking focused at the beginning of this, and this is an important start for them. Slowly, it's going to continue. He's going to try and run forward, but he goes down finally after the amount of antics he's involved in the early round, and well, all the pistols is getting dispatched off, Blair.
Yeah, I mean, he was hitting some nutty shots the previous round, and then he gets completely swung by the USP. Flying, now trying to find something, but yeah, it's going to be a very clean round. They don't even have time to get the bomb down because everyone's dead. 3-0, flying start for TYLOO. No pun intended. And for Invictus, we have the guns being purchased. Now, for Viva, he doesn't have enough for Kevlar and an AWP, so it's probably debating, Naked Op, glass cannon, does he go for it? No, he's not. He's going to be sticking with the rifles. You know what? I can stand that. I can live with that. Quite a bit of utility. Flying's the only player with a kit, so they have to bear that in mind. And TYLOO, what did it do here against the first buy? Aggression from the CTs. Destroyer gets spotted out by somebody on top of the smoke, and somebody is so lucky to stay alive, but he's gained the information, Dinko. The two players playing up close towards ramp, and that should be the tell for TYLOO to just take control of this mid portion, which is exactly what they're doing right now.
Yeah, full focusing down in the most important part of the map, right? You take that mid control, allows multiple avenues to approach these bomb sites. And I feel like mid control is something a lot of these Asian teams haven't quite figured out yet. There's lots of variations on how you can take that mid control early. And some of the teams that have been picking Mirage actually don't know how to take it properly. TYLOO aren't that team. They are just not going to be that team.
No.
So this is a good start for them. And look how much control they have on the T side, Blur.
TYLOO's worst enemy on Mirage is themselves. Yeah, 100%. And it's not even a joke, right? Like, they make mistakes. They make these unforced errors, and I don't know why they do it to themselves. Like, I feel like it's a classic case of giving a kid too much freedom, and they start doing drugs. It's kind of like that, I feel like. Kind of a weird analogy, I know. But watching TYLOO is kind of like that. It's like watching Counter-Strike on drugs. It's pretty mental. They get a little too ahead of themselves, which is why I feel like things do tend to fall apart. But this is very good from them. They've taken a lot of control. Slowly find Xiao Sage. And look at the patience from Attacker, Dinko. There's another player there. Attacker just hugging, waiting for the smoke to dissipate. Flying's going to get spotted out. And it's going to be somebody, in fact, who gets the kill. And despite two of the players being so very low for the side of TYLOO, they're going to get the palm down, and they have the man advantage. Bottle comes jumping out like a madman, and it's going to be Viva actually gets the kill. Bottle finds another one, and suddenly the round's over. There's nothing somebody can do. He's coming in for the long flank, Dinko, and is still looking for him. And actually, the bomb is planted for him, and he's going to go for the wide swing, probably expecting someone to have already stuck the bomb. But that was a great retake from Invictus, especially Bottle. He gets 2 kills and even gets a dink as well onto that retake, enabling Viva to finish off the job. So, good retake from Invictus. They keep 3 players alive as well.
Yeah, that's not bad. I think they need to get some early rounds on the board. Bottle having a good performance. A big MVP step up there from him. Very important kills being delivered. And, you know, if Bottle was in a position, he gets 3 out of that, right? But he was also in a spot there. He got 4 kills. Probably should have got that 4. So, yeah, very impressive start from Bottle. And honestly, I was kind of disappointed with him initially. But I'm actually impressed by Bottle now. And I don't think, because of the correlation between Bottle being added to the team and then the immediate downfall of results for Invictus, I think a lot of people will draw from that. Oh, it's Bottle, it's Bottle. He has been good. He has been a solid player. I think the problems arise elsewhere for Invictus. It's definitely nothing to do with Bottle.
Yeah, I won't doubt him individually, although we've seen a few rounds
which have
been questionable.
Oh, good kill from Bottle again. Through the wall.
How
and
is
smoke
Viva alive?
onto somebody. And now it's a 2-man advantage employed, barely. Of course, with Viva finally going down to the fire of Dan King. It's 1 kill from Xiao Sage, and wow, they're moving forward into this retake. It's only Dan King left alone, and he's going to win a 1 before he goes for the flick up, but he's not going to make it work. Instead, he tucks himself back in the ramp, the Molotov, preventing the vision, severing his information flow, and with a 5-second defuse, he realizes he cannot win this. He flees the scene. He saves the AWP into the next round. A large investment and an impactful weapon in the hands of young Dan King. So, TYLOO 3-2, and they've lost 2 rounds in a row now. Invictus showing up at least in the first few rounds.
I'm just a little flabbergasted as to how Viva didn't die. There were about 60 bullets flying past him. He was taking so much damage as well, but good work from Invictus. I mean, they were smoked out of the bomb site and yet managed to get 2 kills early on as soon as the bomb gets planted, even right before it got planted, if I'm not mistaken. And making the retake look very, very comfortable there. Just a couple of casualties. TYLOO just gonna go back to the same thing, Dinka. Why not? They're getting the bomb down almost every single time. It's just that the postmans weren't ideal. And now, Destroyer, Tom's favorite player, he's in for a world of pain. They know exactly where he is.
Tom
He's
has a
gonna
lot of
get
favorite
pushed
players
out
now, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. He's just completely wrecked there. And Summer is going to catch Bottle trying to be aggressive. And that's the thing, right? In order to take down TYLOO, you got to be a little aggressive. You just can't play, very passively. The problem is, TYLOO, if they wake... What is Summer doing? Okay, maybe he's avoiding the flashbang. Perhaps he was. But it's a 3v2. Still winnable. Still winnable for Invictus. Oh no.
Flying.
Oh,
He's
no.
under so much pressure here. Somebody with a headshot. Viva going down and flying gets one, but it's somebody picking up a 4th round for TYLOO. And, well, the Red Dragon, they fly into the A-bomb site, and Invictus cannot stop them. Destroyer literally just got burned to a crisp immediately. He peeks out from Underwood, just boom. Immediately dead.
That was a team flash as well on the flying.
Oh. Yeah. Invictus are pretty scrappy. Like, you have TYLOO, and it seems crazy. It seems absolutely mental, because it is. But it's calculated for the most part. You know, there's some rounds where it goes off track, and that's somebody just kind of walking through smokes, doing some wild stuff that you definitely know has not been thought out at all. But there's moments where TYLOO come into the round, and you think it's chaos, right? It is, but it's controlled chaos, if that makes sense. Like, they know what's going on. They know what the idea is, and it's working out.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. There is a method behind. We make jokes, we crack jokes about TYLOO, you know, just winging it, just YOLO plays. No, it's not. There is a method behind the madness. They know exactly what they're doing. It's except at times it feels like Summer, who's the in-game leader, at times when they're winning or when things are going their way, he doesn't say anything. He's like, all right, guys, just do what you want to do. Yeah, have fun. And that's the problem. And that's when everyone starts going for the stupid, brain-dead plays, just complete lack of respect, which even then, when the scoreline's what, like 14-10 or 14-12, that's when they're going to be like, all right, guys, time to wake up, time to just, you know, close this out. They're going to close it out. They're still going to win it. They're still going to win it. But it's these opportunities. I know it can be frustrating. I know it can be frustrating being the kings of your regions, just being almost unplayable, as Summer's going to be caught out here. Good work, but at least trade comes in. Yeah, it can be frustrating. I get it. I completely get it. You're the best team in the region. You're just winning everything. You're winning every tournament. You're making bank. But you're like, when are we going to go outside and play? When are we going to be facing good opposition, right? This is the time. Think about it. This is a time to really work on yourselves. This is a time to play good Counter-Strike, to kind of drill the right protocols. Your reflex, you're like, when it comes to Counter-Strike, especially at high levels of CS, Dinko, you know, you don't really have time to think. You react. And that's an instinctive thing. And your instinct should be to go for the right approach every single time. Yeah. That's only going to happen if you start approaching every round of every map, of every game, against any opponent the right way. And unfortunately, TYLOO don't do that, which is why I'm scared. When they go to EU or NA, whenever the Corona thing dies down and they qualify for an event, if they play like this, they're going to get bullied by bottom tier 2 EU teams. That makes me sad. Makes me really sad.
Yeah, and it may seem like a long while off, and I think maybe TYLOO thinking along that vein of thought, maybe he's like, yeah, but when are we actually ever going to have to play in Europe? It's not happening anytime soon, that's for sure. So if we can just enjoy ourselves, make a load of money. It's like, that's all they're doing right now. And you can definitely, I understand your argument, and I completely agree with that side of things. And I think that's how they should be approaching it all the time. But it does get a little bit exhausting, and that's where the exhaustion and burnout comes from, right? You got to enjoy what you do. And TYLOO, I guess, they have an opportunity here to take the foot off the gas a little bit. So I guess that's where they're taking it. But I agree with you. From a competitive standpoint, you want to get the best out of this team. We know what they're capable of, and these bad mistakes and bad habits will continue forward with them. But it's somebody who takes down Bottle early on. The bottom stair player completely crippled. Some are able to find the follow-up, and now the defense is gone. There's absolutely no one that can do anything here. And I have a feeling this is how Mirage is going to play out. Just from start to finish, it's going to be TYLOO just taking every single fight, taking every duel, and winning the vast majority of them. And if you're Invictus, you get a little bit scared, because right now TYLOO are definitely poised. Still early on, we know TYLOO can get big halves and sort of throw them all away. But right now, TYLOO are looking focused and in control.
Well, that's a good sign. That's more of what I want to see. They are the best team in the region. Just, I mean, there's no shadow of a doubt.
And it's
about
not even
that fact.
close. I just don't even think it's close. I think TYLOO are just so much better than everybody else.
Oh my god. Deleted. That was absolute. That was a full buy round, Dinko. That was a full buy from Invictus, and they just got picked apart. This is the TYLOO we want to see. But then TYLOO does as TYLOO wants. So right now they seem to they want to make this quick, Dinko. Maybe like Mitch, they have a dinner reservation at the favorite Chinese hot pot place. I miss Chinese hot pot.
I'm a very plain eater, blah. Like, in terms of Chinese food, I like the British style Chinese food, if that makes sense.
That's not Chinese
exactly.
food.
That's the kind of Chinese food I
Listen, when I was in London, I remember in the hotel we stayed at, I'm not going to take the hotel name, but like it's a well-known chain, let's put it that way. And I ordered a butter chicken with naan bread. So naan means bread. So naan bread literally means bread, which doesn't make any sense. It's like masala chai.
It's just naan bread. There we go. Okay, that's just
yeah, and he called it masala chai tea. I'm like, chai means tea. Come on, you were screwing India for 300 years. At least know what the word means, for crying out loud, right? It just tilts me a little bit. And then I order it, and then I have it. I'm like, this isn't bad, but it's definitely not butter chicken. I know what butter chicken is. So when you say Chinese British food, I shudder to think what it is, Dinko.
It's
I like you guys.
Fake French fries,
and Harry and everyone.
Fake French fries, yeah.
Okay.
Go on. A lot of people get different things, and even British people would be very annoyed at me. I'm sure Tom would even be disagreeing with, and Hawke would be disagreeing with I get. But chicken fried rice with egg fried rice, okay, little bit of chips maybe in there, then some curry, Chinese style curry. It's really good, and then just sort of like a bunch of different chicken, like loads of different tubs of chicken and all sorts of sauce, like. Some sweet and sour. I got this one from New York. It's like a Chinese chicken that was developed in like 1970 when the Chinese moved to America. So that was pretty good. I can't remember what it was called. Dan King, good opening kill. Destroyer. Oh, one. Chance for a second, but Summer is going to take him down, and he's going to run over and try and get this ball.
Why are you planting now?
You don't need to commit to the plant here, right? You just don't even need to. You can get this bomb down just before the final player goes down. That gets money for the rest of the team, and Dan King will take the kill. Flying falls away. 8-2, should I say. TYLOO are in the lead by quite a convincing margin, and they've already won the half play.
They have, and it's not even close, is it? It's almost like they're not even trying. I mean, and look at that average HP left at the end of the round, 231 to 38. That's one of the most lopsided figures I've seen so far. It's not even close. The double op setup does come out, the Dinko, Destroyer and Viva. Also, just taking a look at Twitch chat. One guy's like, they won't get bullied in EU casters, you silvers. Well, you know what? Just go to HLTV. Look at TYLOO's last international event. Look at ESL Pro League. Look at the results. Then get back to me, son. Well, I'm feeling really salty today.
Just like war on Twitch chat. We've been here for 2 weeks straight. Was it 3? I have no idea.
I like Twitch chat. There's some genius guys out there, especially delusional TYLOO fan. Shout out to him.
Yeah, he's. I'm sure he's here. I'm sure he's watching.
I'm sure he doesn't miss a single TYLOO game.
Nah, you wouldn't be a delusional TYLOO fan if you weren't in chat.
Yeah, true. And it's not me. And people have asked, is that your alt? No, it's not my alt. It's not my alt. How does he win that duel? Jesus.
Oh, that's so stupid. Well, Chance gay. Unlucky. Slowly is looking incredible today, actually. He's really looking quite solid. And we're going to get to see TYLOO in round number 11 with the bomb near T-spawn with 30 seconds left. Oh, he's realized, okay, we have to actually do something. Where are we going to go here? 3v4, they're man down. They're going to go to the B-bomb side. Bottle has taken down slowly. That does just leave only 2 players. And they're coming through the apartments. It's 1 kill from Viva that leaves Dan King alone in the world. And he's not going to be winning this, but I just got to call it now until he finds the headshot. Now 10 seconds. He's going to look for more, but Viva's playing this well. But there's no time at all. And that's going to be the round lost here for Dan King. It's just dancing chaotic key here on the B-bomb site. And it's Bottle now to get the final kill. 3 rounds picked up for Invictus.
Is that wallbang even possible?
Through the yeah, I think there's like a small gap that you can maybe shoot through. Like
that was through the wood and the wall and the pillar.
Okay, we get
he was trying to go for that
again,
shot.
I'm sure, towards the end of the replay. But yeah, there's like a little pixel, I think. You know, it's kind of like on Cash when you used to be able to wallbang default from main.
Yeah.
Like it's small. It's very small. You're not
Can
going to
we-
hit it with the way he was trying to shoot
Can we
it.
get a replay of the shot, like the second shot from Danking PGL later on, where he tries to go for the wallbang on Destroyer? Because that's just ludicrous. Of course, they lose around Dinko, but the money is very good, so they're not gonna be too worried right now. Ooh.
Huh. It's an interesting approach. I feel like Invictus just need to play with confidence. And what, Danking? Hello?
Hello?
What is the decision making right there? It's like, oh, no one here. I'm gonna keep going until someone kills me.
Yeah, I mean, if you peek out there, you want someone nearby to go for an instant trade, maybe.
And you need someone
something.
close ramp. But look at their closest player. It's Summer. He's got the bomb. There's no one else with him. He's not going to commit to ramp. So you basically just giving away your life for what would be an incredibly small percentage success rate in that duel. Well, Shoutside Gate takes down somebody who was in a decent position here. TYLOO, you know, these are the rounds we talk about where they don't know what's going on. These are the rounds where they make their own decisions and it doesn't work out. But somebody, slowly, shall I say, taking 2 kills as he lines up 2. Summer eventually goes down, but it's a 1v2 with 20 seconds left. Slowly, 6 HP, and unfortunately, Bottle is going to take him down. Slowly, nearly does enough there to pull that back into a winnable situation for TYLOO. I started to get a little bit worried, Blair, because, you know, they should be punished for that kind of round. They really should. And we get to see the replay.
Okay.
Wonderful PGL.
Watch this. Watch this.
All right. Okay.
There is no gap there.
You can no. That you cannot wallbang. I'm talking about. I thought he was trying to shoot through the.
No, that's what I was talking
but
about.
yeah,
I'm
that
like,
you can't
what
do.
is he doing?
That you cannot do at all. But he maybe would find something, you know, that you miss all the shots you don't hit.
We need to
or don't take, should I say? That makes sense. You miss all the shots you don't hit. Yeah, that is true. But
that's maybe
the ones
pushing
you
it.
Don't take as well.
That shot might be pushing it.
Yeah,
from
just a
Danking.
little bit. Just a little bit.
Can't wait for Galaxy Mines and Vac Sucks to delve into that particular clip. But they don't know what we do. That Danking is an actual madman. He will take any shot. Oh, hey, Donny McDroneface. What does he have for us today? The utility file as well? Whoa, okay.
Well,
I believe
he's doing everything.
Yeah, top fragging, top flashing, using a lot of utility.
Refragging, pulling it back into important rounds.
Not wearing a shirt.
Not wearing a shirt, yeah. You know, that's a rare photo. He's got a shirt on in this one. I'm just going to imagine, like, slowly just having these crazy MVP performances for TYLOO. We go back to LAN when cameras are on him, and they're like, please put on your shirt slowly. He's like, no, I can never play without my shirt again. with my shirt again. And that's gonna be funny. Well, 13-8 right now, slowly. Definitely paying off. So you guys at home, if you want to try playing Counter-Strike, maybe take your shirt off. And what Summer, he's going to be pushing forward. Oh, how he gets one. It was a delay in the kill feed. I think because our observers are obviously in Romania and these servers are out in China, so there's probably a little delay in terms of the kill to the kill feed. And I thought Summer didn't get anything. And while Viva, he's in the connector, he nearly gets caught out there. And Attacker's going to try and force him into the open. Well played from Attacker. That's genius. He's still got a smoke and a flash left, so I would like to see a smoke come down over the cross, at least towards jungle and connector. But instead, it's just jungle, and they're not going to cross up until this point. I'm not a big fan of that peek from Attacker, nor from Slowly, so it does leave Danking in a 1v3, which was a 3v3 to begin with, but he's going to have a chance to win this. He doesn't know the players directly above him, and it's actually Bottle from CT that finds that kill. TYLOO kind of throw that one away. I feel like that was...
Attacker that.
Yeah, Attacker did, and Slowly tried to make up for it, but it's shut down. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Also, they could have smoked off... They could have smoked off Connector, right? And if you're going to end up taking a duel, which Attacker did, just think about this. Would you rather take a duel against a possible ult playing from short, where you have the long-range fight? Or would you rather smoke off Connector and isolate a 1 versus 1 duel from jungle? I know which one I would choose. But if you're going to take the duel anyway, you might as well smoke off the cross, because then it lets you get across, right?
Indeed, and on top of that as well, like attacker, I know he took the fight with Viva with the Molotov, but you gotta understand he was exposed, completely exposed to jungle, and the sheer balls in the man just to stand there, throw the Molotov, and ensure he gets to kill. It was risky. I feel it was unnecessary. Sure, he gets the kill there, but they had no information whether there might be a CT who could potentially be pushing out from jungle to try and save Viva there. And he gets away with it, and then he re-peeks out into her connector again. So, attacker with some curious decision making over there. Invictus have okay, it's not perfect yet, but they're looking pretty decent. It's a decent recovery, Dinko. It was looking pretty much done at one point. But somebody.
Yeah, he is. He's pulled it back. This could be one of those random somebody rounds that come out of nowhere. But Danking,
like when somebody has an AK. He's got an AK. He's like,
you think I'm going to use this thing? That's for the long range fight, and he's going to try and take those long range duels against the AWPer. But he's caught. He was dead anyway. You had a player coming in from shore. You had one in the connector. He would have had to have pulled off some device level 1 versus 3, right? It's just hit all of the headshots immediately. 8-6 though, this was a dominant start from TYLOO. Like you said earlier on, you can never really be fully confident in TYLOO. Like, you could never come in and go, oh, they're looking so clued in, they're looking completely comfortable, they're going to be winning this half convincingly. Yeah, that kind of changed quite quickly, didn't it?
Yeah, that's the thing with TYLOO. Like, when everything's going their way, when it gets a little too easy, it's almost like they lift the foot off the pedal just to make things more... No one's checking. No one's checking. At least attacker gets a kill onto Viva. Now, Destroy's position is known. The Molotov's going to flush him out, and, well, he gets taken out before... Why is someone standing in his teammate's own flames? What is going on? Yeah. Somebody left now.
No, he's walked through the smoke. He knew he gets the transfer, but it's Bottle quickly on the headshot. What a half from Bottle as well. He had so many important kills and moments here for this team. 17-8 right now.
Flying, a terrible game for Flying, though. Just the 3 kills, a player who we widely regard as a star for this Invictus lineup. And despite that, Dinko, they get a 7 rounds, which isn't too terrible. Which isn't too terrible a showing, if you ask me. They have been looking pretty grim. It was looking pretty grim initially for the Invictus side, but a good resurgence. Also helped out a little by TYLOO being a little loosey-goosey in their approach in the past 5 rounds. But you know what? If you're Invictus, you're happy with the way this turned out. But here we go, Dinko. Second half going live, and TYLOO, a little bit of aggression towards top of mid. I like this.
Attacker, he's up towards top middle. Yes, a good bit of aggression, a good bit of confidence coming through from the team. And now we have got Invictus starting to come through the underpass. One swinging up top middle. Dan King goes down early on, slowly as well, caught in the crossfire. And what a start it is from Invictus.
What? Oh. Somebody gonna be left alone again. He's been in a lot of these clutch situations, Dinko. And unfortunately, not many of them has gone his way, despite his best efforts. I like the setup from TYLOO, but the player top mid just getting instantly taken down. Sorry, the player inside a window kind of ruined whatever hold was going the way of TYLOO there. Somebody said it's still able to find a headshot despite being flinched pretty badly. 7 HP. Really not much you can do here. Doesn't even have a kit. Runs out of bullets, has to go for the reload. And just one little graze from any of the bullets in the blocks, and he's going to be done for. And there we go. Shao Saga is going to put him to bed. Invictus, they tie things up, Dinko. It was 8-3 for TYLOO, and now Invictus have definitely come roaring... 8-2, I'm sorry. And have just come roaring back into this game. Well, Destroyer. It's the man with the Mac 10, couple of Mac 10s, and Deagle, this time slowly, not able to hit the shot. It's taken down. It's a little bit of a stack towards B. Somebody's the only one facing. Okay, hey, somebody finds flying. Now, is that going to force them back towards A? Because it is a stack towards B, Dinko. And Summer's the only one holding onto this A bomb set with a Desert Eagle of his.
You know, TYLOO and Deagles, there's 4 of them left, but maybe this will be something that works out for them. It's going to be Xiao Gay, though, swinging out from Palace. The kill on the Summer comes through quite quickly indeed. And now it's, well, it's the 1 AK in the hands of somebody trying to fight at long range. I feel like somebody's quietly got 15-9 right now, Vlad. Like, you haven't seen him just completely pop off and just have these crazy rounds over and over again. But he's just steadily been doing the damage, and that's important alongside Slowly, who has slowed down, living up to his name, actually. Remember the start that he got, and he's had a little bit less impact as we've gone on into this half, and I think that's definitely a reason as to why we're seeing the scoreline develop as it is, as Invictus head into the lead. Hero Mirage, TYLOO's map pick, and Invictus, they're playing better than they have previously, and maybe this is rising to the level of their opponent. Who knows?
Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? No one does. Again, just reminding everyone that Invictus were the only team in the summer Perfect World Asia League who were able to take a series off TYLOO and even took a map off them in the grand finals. No one else were able to take a map off TYLOO. TYLOO 2-0'd literally every other team. It's been a different tale this time around. TYLOO is still flawless. That's a different. They haven't lost a single game yet, but they have dropped a lot of maps to a lot of teams. In fact, many of the series, it could have been a 2-0 favoring their opponents if not for, you know, TYLOO just doing TYLOO things.
That's pretty crazy that Invictus were the only team that actually beat TYLOO in a series back in Pal Summer. Ooh, Eva. I'm pretty sure they're the only team that took a map off them, right, as well? Like, if you put it that way. So,
true.
That's
the only team to have won us any map over TYLOO was
Yep.
Invictus.
Yep.
Crazy stat.
in the entire tournament. It's been a little less convincing this time around, but nonetheless, still pretty good. They're still flawless. Can Invictus be the only team to take a series off them again? Now that would be quite incredible, because Invictus, right, we're talking about how bad they've been playing, and it's true, they have definitely dropped off, but they still make it to playoffs. They still beat the teams they need to in front of them, right? Oh, Dan King, that's a good kill. Bottle going down, Flying starting to move forward, he's up towards top connector. Summer in towards window room. Close play on the bottom of the stairs, and that is Attacker with a Mac 10. He's taking one, jumps across, goes down to Flying, and who now has to try and win this round. But oh no, TYLOO on the Deagles. Until as old as time, as they now have a chance to try and win this one. 25 seconds. Flying. There was a Molotov down in towards middle. He's aware of each and every position of his opponents. And he could win this round for Invictus. He could give them a 10th. 15 seconds now on this clock. TYLOO know they can just hide, and somebody spotted him. They're just toying with him. It's a Flying sandwich, and he's going to find the headshot. Molotov goes down into connector, and Flying, he can win this round, Blair. Burning as he runs through it. Somebody down to 26, and he's over the top. Flying, what a clutch. What a beast. Invictus Gaming, they've got a hero on their team. It's 10-8 on the board as Invictus now reached double figures.
Oh my god, that was sick. That was sick from Flying. We pointed out at the end of that half, he had only 3 kills, Dinko, and that was a round that Invictus had no business losing. It was a 2v4, and somehow Flying, yeah, a 1v4. I'm sorry, I take that back. Yes, TYLOO were on an eco. Yes, they had a few pistols and a one-saved AK-47, but he played this to perfection. He uses the Molotovs as well to isolate the players in that 1v2 at the end there. And a little bit of unnecessary overfacing, I felt like, from TYLOO. It was a 1v4, Dinko. They had him trapped. And TYLOO being TYLOO, to continue to face until it was the 1v2 at the end, which, again, that was so well played by Flying.
Yeah, he's
showing
19.
Why. He's a star.
Oh.
Was he trying to go for a jump shot?
Yep.
Somebody, you absolute...
Hello? Somebody? Anybody in there?
Listen, it's
Hello?
not 50... It's
Cold
not
Zera.
15-9. You're not Cold Zera. It's not a major finals or semifinals. Why do you want to go for a jumping no-scope shot when it's 10-8 down? There's no reason.
I just love the sound effects that you make when somebody just does something ridiculous. It's absolutely brilliant. Just hearing your descent into madness. So, well, shouts out, Gay, 2 HP. Oh, he gets caught. It's Summer taking him away. How are they going to try and play for this retake once they realize? Oh, there's not actually. It's a safe call. There we go. Good job. They're too far away. They can't even get anything done here. And, well, what a terrible showing this is from TYLOO after their initial brilliant start. It's so weird. It's so weird how this plays out. Invictus are dominating them right now. I'm not saying dominating in terms of how they're winning the rounds, because a lot of them are coming close, right? But the scoreline just keeps on ticking for Invictus, and that's all that matters, right? It's 11-8 up now.
Why is somebody like this? I don't know. Great peek from Bottle there, by the way, using the edge of the smoke, catching them off guard. Let's look at the. Let's try to understand, Dinko. You're a CT, right? You have an AWP, Mirage B bomb site. You're gonna reach there before the T's do. You have a lot of avenues, a lot of angles to set yourself up. A little bit aggressive, maybe helped out by a smoke or a flashbang by a teammate. Maybe using a Molotov. Maybe using a movement. Maybe a boost. Whatever. No. Somebody goes for a jumping no scope in a 5v5.
He's mental. That's the only explanation you can ever have. He's just mental. I love him, though. I love watching somebody most of the time. But some of the times, he becomes my least favorite player to watch because he hurts my head.
Yeah, it's... I love him and I hate him at the same time.
He must hurt his own head sometimes. Like, surely, come on. You gotta realize that's just dumb. Like, why have I just done that? I don't know.
I don't think he thinks that.
He can't do it. He'd stopped it a long time ago if he thought around that thin thought.
Oh, somebody just... It's kind of like my ex. Hate him and love him at the same time.
Oh.
I'm talking about somebody.
There we go. Just clearing that up, everybody.
Yeah. She was kind of like somebody. Just didn't make sense either. Anyway, but she had her moments, that's the thing.
Yeah.
At least not like Mitch's friend Dave.
Oh, no. That guy needs some help. Hope he's happy now. That's all I can say. Turns out, actually, Dave is Mitch. Well, Shalseke with the headshot slowly goes down, and well, a 4 versus 3, 3v3 now. Bottle taking a headshot. And how has this been recovered? How have Invictus turned this into a situation that they're actually going to come out on top on? But it's Attacker looking to make the difference for TYLOO. He moves forward and gets a second. That's the bomb down. Attacker. That's disgusting. 3 kills and a 9th round for TYLOO.
Shaosage was 17 HP and the M4 didn't connect. Not one bullet. Oh my god. What a play from Attacker though. He's like, oh guys, do I have to do everything on my own again? Pushes in and basically 1v3s the entire side. His teammate was nowhere nearby either. His teammate had just entered market by the time Attacker finished that 3k. But they've broken the economy, Dinko. They've broken the money. Preemptive Molotov to extinguish the smoke for a jungle, but they're not going to be finding any smoke instead. It's going to be Shaosage creeping up, crouch walking, crab walking, Attacker. Well, he's no more. And that's a gun retrieved by the T's. Well, not yet. Shaosage is just going to let it go. We're just going to leave it lying in connector, as he's going to be getting control of jungle. Curious.
Bomb's coming back towards A, or at least it was, and now it's not. Shaosage's got such a good position, so he's allowing the bomb to go back over towards B. I was very confused because the position of Shaosage would have delivered them a great B split, and so now they walk into this B bomb site. Shaosage's on the bench, slowly somehow finding the kill, and he could be a problem here. He could be a problem against the Pistols, who had a chance to win the round here, but it will be one. From slowly, he gets Good couple of kills into this round. 2 picked up for him overall. Now Dan King trying to move forward. Pulls out the sidearm, but it's a headshot out the left side. Summer found the first. Now it's a 10th round, yes, for TYLOO. But a round that Invictus will be happy enough with. They get the bomb down. They get 3 kills. It's not the end of the world for them. They move into this round with plenty of cash. There's a chance to keep the lead and extend upon it.
You can also just like point out if Bottle had made his way towards the bench, he could have picked up the rifle, and it could have got a little scary. But nice shot from Dankik, tapping away his head. 11-10 scoreline. TYLOO, well, they seem to have gone AFK for a while, but they have come back. Although the wins have not been convincing. Take a look at the cash for Summer and his men. It's 3 players at $1,000 below $1,000 mark. Attacker in 1,500. He's the player with the most amount of reserve cash. Apart from that, everyone's kind of broke here. It's going to be one of those pivot rounds here, Dinko.
Yeah.
Invictus, low on cash as well. Score tied 11-10. And I feel like the way this round goes is kind of dictate how this map actually might swing towards an A hit coming in. And Summer, what's he going to do?
When they come for you, while Summer is going to take 1 headshot. Destroy going to go down. Follow up from Summer as well. That's good. That's brilliant. Shouts again now on a 1v2. The veteran of this team, the player that we usually talk about having the most experience and the most level head on the roster, but it's kind of not been that way recently. Time to try and make up for it. 1 versus 2 clutch against somebody and slowly. Shouts okay, he's going to catch the burst slowly, giving him a free fight, and somebody's still on short. He's still on short. He's waiting for a peek to come out. But that's not coming his way. Shouts okay, he's like, where is he? Is he here? Somebody's just taking so long to get anywhere near this site. And Shouts okay does the right thing by not moving, but now he's let the time pass so much that somebody's now in his head. Where can he be? Somebody needs this kill immediately. The footset's being made. He could have played this so much better, but he jumps up. He goes for the jump shot, but this not going to work out. Somebody plays that one very badly. And it's 12-10. Invictus Gaming now extending upon their lead. And the money is gone again for TYLOO. I mean, it's in a position where they can get a couple of deagles out, but it's not going to be the buy. And I really do wonder how they end up losing that round. Like, somebody is just on short and he just does nothing in the retake. Slowly, he's like, are we going to go for this? Somebody's like, no.
And there were even 2 Molotov kills for Invictus, I think. There was at least 1 kill with a Molotov. It's kind of crazy. Oh, nice nade, but Danking. Oh my lord, that is sick. That is sick. And the Deagles, Dinko. The Deagles. God damn, why are TYLOO so good and yet so bad at times? It's disgusting. Oh my god.
This is so dumb.
They just got destroyed.
This is so ridiculous. Danking just went, oh, we lost that last round. Let's do something with the Deagles. Has an idea, and he's going to go kill 3 people in the round. Good job, Danking. 16-10, he's recovered it for TYLOO. This could have been a real bad scenario for them. This could have been the moment where Invictus take 13. The money will be on the line again. If TYLOO don't win that gun round, Invictus then probably looking at 14-15 rounds here on Mirage. But a good round from TYLOO, and it puts them back into the driver's seat. And I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want somebody, Dan King or even Attacker, driving my car. That's for sure.
Oh. Look at him. Look at him just taking the fight. Just no respect play from TYLOO. Why does Dan King have a Deagle out? I don't know where he got the kill, Dinko, but, well, quick mop up. 3k for Attacker and a little bit of an eco bash. Oh, actually, no, was that a force buy? That was a force buy.
Yeah, they had Deagles out. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was like a light upgrade, but it was a full investment from Invictus. They got nothing done there.
It didn't go well.
Yeah, they got nothing done. They just got smacked down into the ground. Oof. Well, here we go, Dinko. Scores are tied again.
No closer, but it feels like TYLOO do have the edge right now, Blair. I think you can definitely see that by looking at their buys right now. Just the pistols out here for Invictus. Should be dispatching of this easily. With TYLOO taking the lead again for... Was it the first time they've taken the lead since they went They were it one up, and after that they just kind of
yeah. So they were 8-2 up, and then Invictus won
just went on a streak.
9 rounds, nine rounds in a row.
And this is the first time they've been in the lead, from that point.
I'm not a big fan of how somebody's holding this.
Oh, he's
There's
gonna
no
try.
one nearby.
He's even inspecting his gun. He's like having a little look, and he's gonna have first kill, all stuck in default. That's the bomb down, so that delays and allows them to come forward. I mean, somebody works it out, gets it done. 3 kills picked up. You can definitely see the risk involved in that, but nonetheless, they do win the round here. 13-12, 3 away from victory here, TYLOO. And Invictus are gonna buy up Blah.
I really like the positioning there from somebody after he gets the first 3 kills. He hugs the wall facing short because he knows his teammate's there and just has to worry about one angle, right? Doesn't really worry about getting flanked from behind. So in the end, yeah, well held. I was feeling a little worried. But here we go. TYLOO in the lead. It's kind of crazy. You look at the aggregate average HP left at around end, and you look at TYLOO versus Invictus, you just compare 78, 166. You're like, oh yeah, TYLOO's winning easily, aren't they? No, it's 13-12. It's the numbers is just sometimes the numbers lie.
Yeah, there's been a few rounds where Invictus just get the first 2 kills, and TYLOO being forced to save 3 players, right? So that's definitely helped boost that a little bit as well, even in the rounds that they've lost. But TYLOO, when they win rounds, they win them cleanly, it seems, at the moment. Like, there's a few rounds obviously come down to the 1 versus 1, but they've won so many rounds where they just lose 1 player or no players. Summer. He's gone in towards ramp. Deep smoke coming in towards the ramparts.
He's been heard.
I think that was intentional. You see how he walks and comes back? I think he wants a player to walk through that smoke. He would have a favorable position, but look at Viva and Flying trying to move forward. Dan King just dropping off, taking 1 kill, but it's Bottle, Gay, and Destroyer finding 3 kills, and somebody left on the B-bomb site alone, and that is going to be job done. Invictus tie it up, and yeah, I do want to bring it back to Dan King and what the hell he was doing there.
I didn't notice.
He's playing. He dropped off ticket. He dropped off ticket to take 1 fight towards connector. He's done after that, right? You just sacrifice CT position, the A bomb site hold, and the AWP for 1 kill.
Okay, a little bit of an update. Excuse me. Tomorrow, if Checkmate beat After Gaming, Dinko, it's going to come down to the map difference, and there won't be a tiebreaker. If After Gaming beats Checkmate, After Gaming, Checkmate, and ooh, that's tasty, somebody. That's really tasty. You always love a good one-tap. But yeah, if After Gaming beat Checkmate, Dinko, there's going to be a 3-way tie between After Gaming, Checkmate, and Bren, and there will be a tiebreaker being played. Best of ones.
What a wonderful set of affairs that will be.
Indeed.
It's been a close affair here in Powerful. It's been a great matchup for a lot of these teams. You take a look at the format, and we've got to see the true weaknesses of some of the teams that consider themselves the best, right? We've started to see teams take maps off TYLOO. We've seen Checkmate. They've been the story of this tournament, right? They've been the team that have come into this, no one expecting anything, and completely shocking us all. A win against Vici, not even a 2-1 slog, a 2-0 shutout coming in from Checkmate yesterday. What a strange tournament it has been, and it has delivered exciting matches. And what TYLOO, they are usually the team are going to be the consistent factor, the team that have been winning, and that's exactly why they get wins under their belt. That display of mechanical brilliance from Attacker, the double kill coming in. It's Destroyer, Flying, and Bottle trying to pull off a 3v4, and TYLOO, they sit back, they play for the retake, and the retakes have been pretty shocking, actually, Blood. They have not been that great.
Well, let's see if this works out, though. Barely have man advantage. Oh, but never mind. Then man advantage gone.
Yeah.
Dan King with the op. Oh, he switch to CZ. Flashbang's going to pop. That's a good flashbang. It's a little too late. Dan King peeks preemptively, Dinko. And that's a call for the save. There's nothing they can do. Somebody
he's-
with another nice tap, but it's all he's getting style points. Invictus 14 to 13.
Yeah. These retakes
Reminder-
have sucked for TYLOO. Like,
Oh,
even
yeah,
in 2v1s, when they have a huge man advantage, they have plenty of time to work with, and they should be winning those rounds. They still have just been so bad at retakes. They take way too long. Somebody seems to just give up when it's a retake, to be honest. Like, he just is so far removed from anything. Oh, it's so annoying. Well, TYLOO definitely gonna
Why
work
is
on
he
that.
facing? Why is he facing before the flash? The flash was coming in, Danking. That was a very good flash from his teammate. It was for him. He had a CZ out. He had a CZ ready to just spray down the guy. It would have been a free kill. It would have been a 3v2 retake.
Well, Blair, you believe it's going to be the map win for Invictus? Do you feel like TYLOO are going to break their hearts here? Because I think it's just impossible to call at this point. But I'm
At this
asking
point-
you. I'm throwing you
at
under the bus.
At this point, the only loser is me and my mind. Because it just... Look, Invictus, they're fighting, right? They're giving their all. They're clutching stuff out. They're playing against a team many people regard as the... Why is someone just spinning around in the server? Okay, maybe it looked like someone disconnected. Yeah, it's just TYLOO, just some weird plays. Look, we know they're the better team. We know they have the better aimers, but they make it hard for themselves, right? Like you said it yourself. Somebody extremely slow in the rotation, danking, peeking out unnecessarily, a 1v4 thrown away because they got a little too over-eager. Look, we know you're TYLOO. We know how good you are as a team, as individuals, but if they gave a little bit more respect to their opponents, they'd actually be winning way more convincingly. This game should have been done about 7-8 minutes ago. It should have been like 16-10 for TYLOO. But they keep allowing Invictus back into the game. It's kind of crazy. Double up setup to Dinko this time around. It's going to be somebody and danking.
Well,
Somebody's not wasting any time, yeah.
Yeah, he's not wasting any time at all. And well, we held it on. Bottle starting to move forward. Finds it behind. I want to see somebody pop off. 23 and 14. They're coming to test him on this B-bomb side. He's been pretty good so far. In fact, stellar at times. And he's got an important first kill. Somebody's going to be looking for another. He's thrown the smoke down himself to use as extra cover. And now the rest of the team is starting to move forward into the bomb site. The bomb has gone down. Another retake having to come in, Blair. And it's on the B-bomb site this time. I'm not favoring TYLOO. I'm going to be honest. Their retakes, look at the map. Look at the map right now. They're so scared of retaking.
They're not retaking. They're not.
They
It's
have
too late.
flashbangs at the ready. They have flashbangs set up. There goes a little bit of utility. They're going to start diving through the bomb site. Summer charges in. There's going to be 1 kill, 4, and Financers back. 17 seconds to do this, Blair. They take far too long, time and
They're
time
still
again.
going?
But they keep on going, and they're going to throw every single one of their weapons away. And it's map point for Invictus. How have they done this?
I don't know, Dinko. If he doesn't save this off. Oh my god, that was just terrible from TYLOO. 15-13 though, Invictus 1 round away from taking TYLOO's map pick. And TYLOO, well, they've lost to Huadzai earlier in Mirage, Dinko. And here they are, 1 round away from losing to Invictus, as we do have a player dropping out. I do struggle. I do struggle with trying to get into the minds of TYLOO. Can't help it, I have to. Oh boy. Well, if you do have After Gaming beating Checkmate tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have 3 best of 3s after that. Sorry, 3 best of 1s after that as a tiebreaker. Oh boy, that's gonna be fun. I wonder which game that is tomorrow. So, the first game of the day is Vichy Huadzai, and then the second game of the day is Checkmate and After. So that's the game everyone's gonna be keeping an eye on to see how it's gonna play out. To be honest, though, I mean, it's a game which doesn't really matter for TYLOO. I mean, they're still going to be making it to the playoffs as the top seed. But it is for Invictus that it's a problem. They need to not really a problem. They've qualified as well, pretty much. It's just that you want the top seed, right? You don't want to play TYLOO as an opening game when you're doing the playoffs. You want to face them later on, potentially in the grand finals, like the previous RMR. So, yeah, Invictus, they're still going to be battling for this matchup, and right now they're one round away from taking map number 1, Dinko.
They are indeed. Sorry, there was construction. I don't know what it is, Blair, about you and I, but people seem to want to do construction near us during the broadcast.
Yeah, I can hear a little bit of drill work happening. Dan King. Oh my lord, he's
under pressure. Oh, I hate Dan King sometimes. He just makes some of the worst decisions with his ult. He was the most impactful player. He needed to deliver, and now Attacker's going to step up, but it's not going to be enough. It's somebody in slowly in a 2v3, and it's going to be the win here for Invictus Gaming. Dan King needed to deliver with that ult. He was the player who had the most important gun in play, and he decides to go play aggressive ramp. Invictus Gaming are going to get a map win against TYLOO here, and they're going to be one up in the series. Not only is it a map win, Blair, but it's TYLOO's map pick going their way. And TYLOO